Um, I don't know how you heard that, but I mean, I'm definitely going to look at my future for sure. I'm going to sit down the next couple of weeks and see where I'm at.
Those comments certainly raised some eyebrows. We bring in Jeff Darlington to give us a little background and dimension to this story. Really, that was the first that a lot of us had heard about this, that Rob Gronkowski was mulling retirement at the age of 28. Give us some background, what you've been hearing lately.
Well, what you see there is an emotional Rob Gronkowski. But what I'm told from the people that I've spoken to who have spoken to Rob Gronkowski is that this was not an emotional situation where this is the first time that he's considered retirement. In fact, it's not even just having to do with the concussion that he suffered in the AFC Championship game, but in fact, weeks before that, Gronkowski was telling people around him that the toll on his body was making him lean toward the potential that this was his last season. This is a very serious thing for Gronkowski at this point. He will certainly continue to contemplate retirement. It's not a done deal by any means, but this is not something that is simply an emotional approach to the loss of the Super Bowl, nor is it an emotional response to the concussion. This is something that Gronkowski was considering long before both of those instances during the 2017 season.
You talk about the physical toll. He's had major back problems.
Yes.
He had major knee surgery. He's had concussions. Some people have advanced the theory that, well, maybe he's in a team-friendly contract. Maybe he's trying to angle to get a new deal.
And that's fair. I understand those out there who are saying this is simply a leverage play. The people that I'm speaking with are not contract-sided people. These are people who are close to Gronkowski in a number of different ways, to the point where they do believe that he truly feels like the toll on his body is causing him to question his NFL future. Now, yes, he is going to make $8.9 million this coming season. He would not owe the team any money if he did walk away from the game. He'd be making less money this coming season than he made last season. It makes sense why you would consider this to be a potential leverage play. All I can say is that we should just continue to monitor this situation. I believe this to be a very real, very serious contemplation by Rob Gronkowski.
This is the most dominant tight end in the NFL in the prime of his career at the age of 28. This would almost be like Barry Sanders walking away. It sort of address the scope of this if it does happen.
Well, I mean, it is massive, and obviously it holds major implications for the Patriots offense. But we should look at the fact that Gronkowski has been through a number of serious injuries. He's talked throughout his career about the hits that he takes, both high and low, because of the type of player he is. Forearm surgeries, back surgeries, concussions, ACL situation. This is a guy who has been battered through his NFL career, and probably, if you really added up the hits, has taken on more of a career than guys who are older than him. So it makes sense when you do look at it, the fact that this is a guy who wants to make sure he has a future outside of football and wants to consider having a healthy body down the road.
Okay, all-pro tight end Rob Gronkowski has been considering retirement for apparently quite some time, according to our Jeff Darlington. Thank you, Jeff.